Hey, my name is Sean. Welcome to Echoes in Eternity Bourbon. Have you ever just felt lucky?
44 Magnum, the most powerful handgun in the world, and would blow your head clean off. You've got to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk?
So today in front of me, I've got a Lucky 7. I've never had a Lucky 7. As you notice, there's a couple pours already missing out of this. So this goes back to an awesome guy, a friend of me personally, and an awesome contributor to this show. This is Terrence. So he was asking me a few weeks back. He says, "What is something that you're kind of hunting to find?" I said, "I can't find a Lucky 7 to save my life." He's like, "Okay. Well, next thing you know, I've got a Lucky 7." So this is the Lucky 7, the Holiday Toast, coming in at 118.5. This is a prime barrel, single barrel select. So I'm like, man. So I tell Terrence, I said, "Man, I'm excited about this." I said, "I can't wait to try this." I said, just tell me, what do you think about it?" He says, "Well, I don't know. I've never had the single barrel." I'm like, "What?" So he got something for me he hadn't even had for himself. I mean, that just shows you, some people are just givers. Terrence, amazing giver. Thank you so very, very much. So first two pours out of this bottle went right into a sample pack with a bunch of other stuff, right back to him. So hopefully he has had maybe a pour of this before I even got into it. So I know he's got his samples. I know he tried some the other night. He was kind of disappointed, like me a little bit too, that couldn't get that 13th Colony Double Oak yesterday. But don't forget, those that know the video said some things on there. You have an opportunity for a 2-ounce sample of the 13th Colony Double Oak from last year, which was even a smaller batch and even rarer, because a lot of people already drank some of this. So if you know what to do on the video, do it. Make sure you're subscribed, because you'll have to be a subscriber in order to get this. Over 21, continental U.S. Looking forward to pulling this Friday. Also, 1250, I'll be putting up something as well for just a random drawing on a specific video, similar to the 13th Colony Double Oak 2-ounce pour, for either an Eagle Rare or a 1-liter Buffalo Trace. Once I hit 1250, I'll put together a video for that. In the videos, somewhere in the video, I'll put the key phrase. You put the key phrase into the comments. At said time, I will then, usually about a week after, I'll go ahead and roll the comments and get a random selection. And if you meet that criteria, the bottle is yours. So looking forward to that. Still looking forward to where's this 13th Colony Double Oak going to drop this weekend. A lot of good stuff there. Nice cork pop on that. Getting ready to head to Italy here, October 7th through the 14th. So I will try to get a few videos ahead, which means probably a lot of drinking this weekend. Just to make sure that they have some there, because I like, if I like somebody, I try to follow what they're doing and stuff, and it's kind of a neat little break and respite at the end of the night. And I know I put out a lot of videos, and you may not be like, "Damn, this dude puts out a lot of videos," but if you happen to like that, 5, 10, 15 minutes or whatever I put out that day, maybe it's a nice routine for you. So I will try to have some content available while I'm out, and who knows, I may do some shorts while I'm in Italy. If they come out at odd hours and there's a lot of singing, it's probably because I've had some beverages. So just warning you now. Trying to see if there's anything to catch up on. Just 13th Colony Double Oak. I'm expecting it to drop this weekend at some local stores. Be a hunt like a madman, I'm sure, for that. Looking forward to it. Patreons, thank you so much for your support. We finally got to the point now where there will be 2 sample packs going out. If you're a Patreon member at that $5 or $15 level, that you'll be eligible for the drawing for the sample packs. They'll be drawn on October 1st. So if you're a Patreon prior to that, you will be eligible to get into that drawing. So we've had 21 people join that meet that criteria. It goes 1 to 20s 1 pack, 21 to 40s 2 packs. We just made it to the 2 sample packs, so excellent opportunity. There'll be 2 2-ounce pours, one for each of the sample packs. that'll be going out in that as well. So that'll be 3 people that now have an opportunity for that double oaked. Excited for that. It's going to be a killer first sample pack. I'm already starting putting together the lineup. There's 6 2-ounce pours. I'm, my dad would tell me all the time, if you're going to give a gift, make sure it's a gift that you would want yourself. This sample pack is a gift that I would definitely want for myself. So I'm thinking it's going to be a pretty good pack, but that's just my opinion. Once I put it out to the Patreons, you guys will tell me, yeah, that was a good pack, or dude, what the hell? But you guys will let me know. I promise you that. So let's get into this Lucky 7. Like I said, never had one before. So excited. Thank you, Terrence. Let's see what we got here. I get oak, and I get just a tiny bit hint of a cinnamon on there. A little bit of leather, a little bit of caramel. Try to coat this glass a little bit. Man, this is nice and oily, thick, oily. It's got a nice candied kind of smell to it. I'm almost getting like a candied cherry off of it, so I'm getting some caramel, some cinnamon, like a candy type of cherry. Getting some leather, getting some tobacco. Man, this is kind of like getting kind of all 3 of the things that I like on the back. I'm getting a lot of it right now on the nose. So I'm getting oak, I'm getting the leather, I'm getting some tobacco now in there too. This has a lot of things going on. Let's give this a taste, see what we got. Definitely getting a cherry on this. Got a very nice sweet up front. Got a nice drying effect right now from the oak. I like when you go to that sweet to kind of the drying a little bit. So it kind of dries you out. A little bit of peppery on there too. Got some pepper going on. There was a nice just explosion of flavors right off the bat on this. I'm getting some rye spice and some pepperiness with this. I'll have to look at the mash bill on this later. But it's not like burning up my chest. I get a nice hug from it. But it's a nice drying sensation for me on the palate with the pepperiness, the rye. Definitely getting the oak. Definitely getting some leather through here. And that cherry was on display, especially on the first sip. This one almost is like a candy for me. I mean, this is very good. It is super sweet, not right on the tip of the tongue, but more to the mid to back palate. And it gets easier to sip as you drink it. And I get a lot of candy. And then it just kind of rolls into the darker things that you kind of get, the char that you're going to get. You get the tobacco that you're going to get. A lot of the good oak in there. And now it's spread out a little bit different. It's almost like I get a little bit of a candied orange peel along with it. So I'm getting a lot of different things on this. Got the caramel up front. Got kind of a candied cherry on the nose, a cherry finish through on the palate. Now I'm getting a little bit of a candy type of orange thing going on, along with the rye spice that you got going on. Some pepper, some of the oak, some of the char. Man, this is good. It's got about, I would say, a medium finish, medium to medium long finish. But man, it just feels nice to chew on this. I really, really like this. This just has a heavy candy presence to me. It's almost like now, it's a little bit where you have that super thick caramel, almost like a toffee, but not necessarily the nuts. And I'm not really getting a nutty flavor, but just kind of a crunchy toffee type of thing, but without the nuts. So you get the cherry, the candied orange, the toffee going on with it. Just a hint of cinnamon. Not I smelled more cinnamon on the nose than I'm getting on the palate, but I'm kind of sensitive to cinnamon, but I love cinnamon. A lot of great things going on with this. Got a very nice mouthfeel to it, and the more you drink it, the easier it gets to drink, which I like. At first, you kind of got that explosion of flavors, but now as you've had 3 or 4 sips, it kind of unfolds and tells you a little bit more about itself as you're going through it. Now I'm getting some of that spice on the tip of my tongue. I'm telling you what, Lucky 7, buy in my books. If I see another one similar to this in my area, I will have to buy a backup. It is that good. If you guys have had some Lucky 7, I would love to hear some of your thoughts on it. This is the Holiday Toast. Yes, Lucky 7 Holiday Toast. Now, this is a barrel pick, so this probably is going to have a little bit different profile than maybe some of the others, but I'm assuming that 85 to 95% of it's very similar to what you get. But sometimes you'll get one of those barrels that'll be just like, wow, what happened there? Or wow, what really happened there? I'm absolutely loving this one. So let me know what you think about the Lucky 7. I am so excited that Friday I have, at least one person extra is going to get a 13th Colin Double Oak. Yesterday was disappointing, but somebody else is going to get something cool. Looking forward to that. Hoping this is going to be the regular cast. I know Saturday at 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Pacific, Baker Drinks is going to be doing their 1,000 subscriber live. They're going to have a giveaway, so be on there. If you're a subscriber to their channel, get on there, check it out. Troy and Laura do an amazing job out there. Looking forward to that. Friday nights, it's always hanging out with Matt, hanging out at Whiskey Wisdom and seeing, the new guests that they'll have on there tonight. I'm going to talk to them about some other stuff, but I'm definitely going to be there to support him. Absolutely love the stuff he's doing. Other content creators, if you haven't been checking them out, Major Zero. Absolutely love Adam. Major Zero is an incredible guy, super nice guy. And he brings a different element to the world. As Scott, the whiskey world, as far as he's a Scotch guy. But now he's also become the stag hunter and the villain of episode 1 from Matt's video last week. But man, he kills hunting stag. If you hadn't checked him out, check him out. People that I like to watch, David, Whiskey Bank, phenomenal, in a great sport. His team is the Broncos, mine's the Dolphins. We had a friendly little wager going on, and he's very good sport about it. Absolutely appreciate it. But he has some very neat content. If you haven't had the opportunity, check it out. Myron at Bourbon Drop, man, I absolutely love the stuff that he does there as well. Very nice, down-to-earth guy. Any interaction I've had with him has been outstanding. Love watching his videos. If you haven't checked out Bourbon Drop, check him out. Fantastic. And just a hidden gem for me, Guitars, Whiskey, and Golf. Brian out there, his channels may not have grown as fast as some of the others, but when I'm at work, if I just want to hear some nice licks on a guitar, or I want to hear some of his insights on bourbon, I'll just turn it on and just listen to it as I'm working through the day. And it makes my day a little bit better. But I hope you all have an amazing day. I hope that everything's going well for you. By the time this comes out Wednesday, we're on the downhill slide of the week. It means we only got a couple days left. Thursday night football is right around the corner. Saturday college. All you Georgia fans, tell them dogs to be nice to my Tigers. And then Sunday, NFL. Looking forward to it. But other than that, I hope you and your families are having an amazing day. Cheers, and God bless you.